Oh boy.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Huskies and the Cowboys. All that and more coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. And on the grandest of stages, with the whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season walk in the park. Terrific start.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's out to the left flat and complete. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Now Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs or...
This may be a good game, man.
From the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
J.C. Horn up to make the tackle.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Lawrence. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Steps away. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 11. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's incomplete. Took a...
That's blade lock, man.
It's cool.
connect. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. The sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Huskies are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether...
Damn, my bruh! Come back!
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2. We got 2. Do I hear 3?
Man, Jamal has been saving his ass since I traded his ass to him. That bitch got like 4 picks postseason.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
Yeah, he has been doing it, though.
Yeah,
now Lawrence.
Hmm.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Lawrence on the sneak.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
You have to figure with this offense on 2nd and inches, they're in ideal shape, but then they end up getting an incompletion, a run stuffed on 3rd and inches, and you look around and say, how did it become 4th down?
on this bitch shape. Move.
And this one is right through.
Darn, made it to the Super
Stretches
Bowl.
to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So the interception set up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
I got my money on Drip.
Not get
Pay
this
one
out
bet
to
to
the
10.
25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Get double.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think
darn
crucial
way
here to put something together
you
on
win
this drive.
30.
Because remember, last time
If
out,
Sam
they
win,
threw the
all you gotta
interception
do is send
on
me
the
10
very first
more.
play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more
bruh.
momentum.
That's
They're
a-
playing
that's a
awfully
good
well,
bet.
and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to
My
attack.
bad, my
and
bad,
take
my
some
bad,
of
my
that
bad, my
momentum
You want
back.
better,
But
Darn?
make sure you're selective in doing
You're not
so.
listening to you, bro. You just got this shit on, bro.
And make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll look to throw here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's in person or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Freak sound
And
like
he's
a
going to be
bitch. How you
taken
doing
down
today?
right 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Chubb on the counter. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13.
You still at work?
Listen, how you doing today?
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
Oh my God, bruh.
Each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that
Good Lord.
locker room just a little more animated.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw incomplete.
Come on,
They're putting
dude.
together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. For the 3rd time here in this half, it's
The
intercepted.
bump, bruh.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to take over once
Nah,
again
let's go right
at their own 37-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Steps away to his left.
That is caught by Lamb.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
Who got ball first?
Safety in this spot.
I did.
It's the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone.
Nah, it's still early. It's too early.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's too early, bro. I ain't betting shit. I ain't fucking playing. But it's too early.
Another example, another incompletion.
After the
He not.
incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 for
But it's still
That's me,
on
dog.
second half.
in motion to the left.
Not really Blaylock.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's that.
This defense has passed its first.
Nah, you ain't even make it. Don't talk to me.
Completions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
My nigga. What can I do about it, bro? You talking more shit. You talking more shit like you the one who put me out. I don't get it.
He's hit and dropped. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by.
It is still time left, bro.
Here's our EA Sports
It's a
halftime
3-possession game.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
I mean, if it's a double whammy, then that's something different. But
These two teams sat through a
3-possession game, man.
30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they get down shy of the 20.
That's my
He making
mistake,
some
though.
tough plays, though. He making some tough
Yeah.
plays.
The down this offense
On crucial plays, not tough plays, but crucial plays.
Imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation.
It's that boy Joey Bosa, man.
He wasn't even doing nothing the first half though. I'm not. I mean, he was doing something the second quarter, but
Yeah,
that first quarter, nah, it was me. I ain't gonna.
Where the fuck the Super Bowl at?
I don't know.
Look like it's in Dallas.
Here's Chubb again. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They know that old expression. It's not my
I think they got the star in there and shit.
his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
That's my fault.
So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half
You very go for it.
and they needed the confidence and they needed to get off the field so they
I
felt
mean,
good going forward.
he at his 24-yard line though.
So
Yeah.
punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. A great return there of 22 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Fuck. Alright, come on, bro.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now
That bitch
Charles
right.
and the offense getting
Who the fuck is that? Deshaun Elliott?
Yeah, he got them two at middle linebacker.
Let's get the momentum back on our side.
Yeah, about your dumb ass since he's with the Ravens, man.
If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all
Stop.
the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Gonna run again here with Pollard.
Oh, this nigga long. That's who fucking up my run shit though, bruh.
Play 3 of the drive now to successful.
His old ass back.
Setting like shit.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now.
I need his shit outside.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw call.
Missed that
And he's
bit.
going to be brought down at about the 16.
Oh, his
Down
stick.
to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I'll let up that bitch, guys.
They'll run
Oh,
left with Pollard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out.
Man, off season at 8.
Because he definitely needs some assistance.
Back to throw.
Bro, come on, bruh. Why though, bruh?
28.
What the fuck?
Buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside.
I'm bumping, bruh.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Damn.
Once again.
Trey Henderson.
Trey Hendrickson. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back
Them niggas ain't
sacks
fucking
brings
getting
him
off like they
4th
used to
down.
get off, bro.
Surprised he got Trey Henderson in the fucking middle, though. I wouldn't even think he'd be able to get that.
That was never in doubt. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10.
He ain't that fucking big.
A 50-plus yarder was cause for
And they gave him his
celebration,
ass.
seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going.
Oh, yeah, touches
every
that.
team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a
That would've been a
drive
big game if
that
you
deep in
did.
your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 24, Lawrence. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game
All
plan.
right, man.
Keep the defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Lawrence will throw. Hard throw.
Hey, let me click on Ringo. I wanted Ringo, man.
Catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
That was a dumbass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's 2 niggas over that bitch. It's 2 niggas over that bitch. Go playing around now.
For the second time.
Those playing around. Word.
Man, if I would have blocked at least one of them niggas, bro.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
Last one, fellas.
Yeah, but you met
Last
fan
one.
bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
Like Gabe ain't incorporating your offense no more, man. Let me get you, man.
I told you what we could do, bro.
No.
Hey.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Bruh.
And the Cowboys are going to take
The
possession.
playmaker gonna go out of bounds?
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was a problem. He called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
They go up the middle with Chubb.
Mm.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them.
Not supposed to let that nigga get touched, bro.
Miracle doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's tough. That's still a good return, though.
Maybe it's a building block for the rest
Yeah,
of
that
the
would just
season.
happen with you.
Flush to his right.
No, it wasn't no pick 6.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers.
He threw a pick and he ran that bitch in. It wasn't no pick 6 though. Yeah, but he just got a big return.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on, bruh.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Cowboys are going to take
Come
over at
on.
their own 11.
Yo, that bitch looking
You
good.
have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Oh my God, bruh.
I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you
I ain't gonna lie, Jerry. If that was Burrow, he would have put that bitch in there. I ain't gonna lie. He would have zipped that bitch in there.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got some space here.
It's always at the end of the game when they give him them dumb shit, bro. He ain't ran the ball all game, bro. He ain't had no openings all game.
118 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the Super Bowl. So that changes things.
Finally lost to a nigga twice.
All the way down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
He came with a better game plan than most niggas, man.
Derek Stingley. Run blitz.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game plan.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference
If I was him, I had a motherfucking true clock on. I ain't gonna lie to you.
scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Down to the
Hey,
25.
man.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a huge play that time. 64 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Huskies have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I ain't gonna lie, he was guessing the right people that I wanted to throw to. He was guessing the right niggas,
Cuts
bro.
this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Look, bro. Like, come on, bro. He ain't had that shit all game.
Return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, fourth quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb.
That's so crazy.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
142 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
You ready?
And Chubb will try the middle here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb.
Oh, that one well designed.
Good Lord. Come on, my O-line, Dave.
13
Good
yards
Lord.
first down, Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab somebody else off his shit.
It's always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Now Chubb running right. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The rest of
That is Dallas Stadium, bro.
That man at home. Why the fuck is he home?
AT&T Stadium. It is Dallas Stadium, yo.
Game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's tough.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
All season in 2 hours, man.
Of this fourth quarter.
Nah, bro, we all agreed on 8.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle.
And this will
Short.
have the distance to get there. Short, no good, just
You trolling? You trolling?
The lead will hold at 13. Well, he was 3 for 3 to that point, but he couldn't keep the perfect game going.
Did someone mention it on the bench and jinx
Maybe
it?
jinx him a little bit.
Well, you doubt it had anything to do with overconfidence, but hey, it's an inexact science. These things do happen.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I swear, Joey Bosa should not be like that, bro.
Second sack of the night. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And the Super Bowl their name forever in
That's pretty phenomenal.